So in this experiment, it's called instant ice, in which phase changes can occur rapidly if properly provoked. In this week's experiment, we are going to take advantage of that by cooling water and at the point of its phase change and using the different stimuli to force a phase change in which water and ice turns into an ice sculpture. And so, with the types of materials I'm going to be using today is I got my ice cooler, which I formed myself by using a bowl and putting some ice. As you can see, the structure. I got my ice cubes, my little cup, which you can see through, and then my 3 bottles of frozen ice water. Cooling temperature of approximately about maybe 24 degrees Celsius. And so through my hypothesis is going to be determined with these 3 bottles that I have stored in the freezer. For 2 of them during the procedures will turn into instant ice, as the others will fail depending on the possibilities of time consuming and the right temperature to see if this experiment is a success. And so by putting one, I accidentally started by slamming the bottle and turning it to instant ice, as this one is already. And so right now I'm going to slowly twist it. Just hopefully nothing happens. And so I'm going to pour this water into this glass. And let's see if anything happens. Okay, so that one didn't work. So let's try another one. I'm gonna go dump this out. Let's see what happens. Next, I'm gonna use the second bottle. And see if it changes to instant ice if I put the ice cube in. Okay, so the second bottle didn't work. So after this, by using this experiment denied by putting the ice cube into the ice cold water to see if it instant freezes, but it didn't happen. So now let's try with the rest of this and see if it forms an ice crystal. So as you see there, the experiment didn't quite work because of my chances. I probably didn't put between the right temperature and didn't have the right kind of resources and really wasn't paying attention to time by approximately putting the water bottles for 2 hours. But instead, the experiment didn't work. But with this video, hopefully I kind of demonstrated some of the significance and characteristics of it. And for the explanation of why my experiment failed is that when water freezes, the molecules come together in a very orderly way and from a crystalline structure. But because of this, water molecules as ice have less energy than water molecules as liquid. This means to go from a liquid water to a solid water, the molecules have to see heat energy. And so, in other words, when super cold water freezes, when you tap the water and open it, it also warms up the rest of the water. This heating may allow only 10 or 20% of the water to freeze, and that accounts for slush being in the bottle instead of being a solid chunk. The formation of the ice crystals happens very quickly, but the heat flows slowly in the water. But when the water is cooled to its freezing point, ice crystals begin to collect the water like snowflakes. These crystals need something to which grow, and they use microscopic impurities of the water to all the other locations to do. If you work really pure water and it cools slowly to produce super cooled water as a liquid, there's a different outcome. But when impurity is added to the super cool water, it has a crystallization process even more, and the water instantly turns into a slush, which didn't happen today, but hopefully my examples and what I tried doing kind of brought this video to a demonstration, which I tried, but not all experiment happens. But hopefully you enjoyed my explanation. Goodbye.